The 12-hour TikTok ban completely like changed my brain in terms of how I think of content and social media and metrics. And even though, we're back online, I'm still trying to like remember these lessons that I was thinking about during those 12 hours when this app went dark. But basically, as a musician, as a content creator, as a social media manager, numbers have just like ruled my life for the past 4 years. Like metrics, how many likes, how many streams, how many comments, what's the engagement rate, all of those things have been so important. And I think for all of us, not just myself, it's become more important than the actual content itself and the actual impact. For myself personally, this could be different for you. Like, especially in when it talks about music, like I'm way more concerned about like cultural impact and message, and like just if it's, a culturally relevant, remembered piece of work, as opposed to the amount of streams. Like, let's be real. One stream is like pays you less than a penny. So the amount of streams don't really fucking matter. Like, I couldn't tell you the amount of streams that SZA's Control has, right? But I can tell you that a fucking classic like will stand the test of time. The quality is so there. And yeah, there might be a lot of albums that have way more streams than that album does, but like in terms of albums that have come out in like the past 10 years, I feel like in this new generations of artists, like she's like the only one who's really locked down like a really timeless classic piece. And that's just in my opinion. Argue with your mama, but what can't be debated is like the actual cultural impact. So I'm just looking through my Substack article that I wrote about this, so I can give you the skinny. If you want the full details, go to the Diva Diary on Substack. But yeah, numbers are numbers. They don't stand the test of time. Like the moment this app went dark, like your favorite creators could have had millions of followers. Girl, they just a regular person now. Like it doesn't even matter unless their content had actual like real impacts. Like you're not gonna remember it. Like I could not tell you how many followers my favorite creators have, but I could tell you like the videos that like really changed my perspective on something, or the videos that really had an impact on me. Next, the internet like only really lasts forever if you do something absolutely awful or iconic. Like there's no middle ground. It's like we all remember like the people who've been canceled and like did really heinous things online, and we also remember like all the really iconic memes and the iconic moments and like the little sound bites that like we repeat in our everyday because it was just so iconic. So if you're somewhere in the middle, like don't even stress what you're posting. Like just get that shit out. Like if it pops off, it pops off. If it's iconic and remembered forever, good for you. If it's not, who gives a fuck? A powerful creation is so much more important than impressive metrics. We kind of touched on this earlier, but like the numbers can go away. Also, so many people like, you can buy followers and shit. Like some of these metrics like aren't even real, like aren't even like legit. Like, yeah. My fourth thing was if you're not everywhere, you're literally nowhere. Like, it's not enough to just have one social media platform. If I was a content creator who only had TikTok, when that TikTok ban was rolling through, oh my gosh, I would have lost my mind. Like, you can't just be one place because these platforms are constantly changing. If you're anyone like me and you're in Gen Z, like, we saw the astronomical rise and demise of Vine and Vine creators. Because if you're not diversifying your content and where you're at, babes, you're nowhere. Anyways, if you want more on this, go to my Substack, The Diva Diary. This post is so fucking long. If you made it to the end, thanks, babes. But those are just my thoughts on content and the impact of the actual creation and not the metrics or the platform that it lives on. But hey, that's just my 2 cents. So